Next we will learn staccato. Now, although staccato is used as a general term, meaning space between notes, many string players refer to staccato as a specific bow stroke. This stroke is essentially a smaller version of the martele. That is, it's executed with separation, but with a less aggressive articulation. So, if this is the martele, remember we're doing pinch, pull, and release. There's that strong, crunchy consonant sound at the beginning of the stroke. If we're doing martele, and we have that nice aggressive attack, staccato is like that, but it does not have that crunchy sound. But there is the space between the note. So if we're starting at the middle part of the bow, so there's just a slight space in between each bow stroke. So essentially, staccato can be used like a détaché in the fact that it's smooth, but there is that pause in between each note. So I'm going to play 4 martele strokes consecutively, and then I'm going to play 4 staccato, and just listen for the difference. Now, you don't have to always play staccato or martele with just a short amount of bow. Like, I was probably going that far, really, which didn't help with my tone. But you can do staccato using a whole bow. Or you can use half a bow. Now, it's important to note that while you're doing staccato, that you aren't doing martele by having too much weight set in that index finger. But you want to be nice and loose. And if you go from silence to sound, if you go from silence to sound, back to silence, and then you're going to play a sounded note like this, so silence, sound, silence, sound, that's essentially what a staccato is. But we want to make sure that it's nice and smooth in between the transition of the silence and the sound. The best way to do that is to practice collé. Now, you'll learn what collé is later, but basically you're going to be leading with the index finger, and your other fingers are going to be retracting and pushing the bow back and forth. So when you're doing staccato, just practice your collé, and when you're going between notes, you want to make sure that you're keeping it nice, keeping the sound nice and even and smooth.